Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to do some NBA news. Haven't done one of these in like 2 or so weeks, so just wanted to do an NBA. So Duncan Robinson, as a starter this season, is averaging 16.4 points per game, 3.1 rebounds per game, 3.8 assists per game, shooting 49% from the floor, 44% from 3, and 86% from line. 2-point field goals made over the years. 2019 only had 8, 2020 53, 2021 65, 2022 58, 2023 25, and then this year 114 2-point field goals made. I mean, I think he can be in most improved talks, but it's because he's averaged what he's averaging now in the past. I don't think that's most improved player. I don't see how you can say he's most improved player. I think it'll be Heat fans. I mean, he's been really good this year. Averaging 16, 3, and 3 as a starter. Shooting 49, 44, and 86 shooting splits. And really shooting a lot more 2-point field goals this year. Paul Pierce. He says LeBron James is dominating basketball too much. And quote, he needs to take a step back. Okay, it's always been a problem. He can't, because every Laker game I watch, this is downright absurd. He's been by far their best generator offense, especially in the fourth. D'Lo, Reeves, and AD are much less consistent. The only thing that should limit how many touches he gets is his fatigue. He can't take a step back because he has to have the ball. He's got it at this point. Because who you going to let run the show? AD disappears against any talented big man. D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves. I just don't know. He's played like that his entire career. Like, why would he stop now? I mean, I'm not a big LeBron fan, but why would he just... Oh yeah, I'm going to take a step back here to you, AD. When you choke big games against talented big men. I'm going to trust you, D'Lo, and Austin Reeves. I wouldn't. So, Josh Hart tried recruiting Kyle Lowry to the Knicks before he went to the Sixers, and quote, I texted us, I told him, pull up, told him, fuck with us, but obviously, that didn't happen, so fuck him. I mean, I guess he wanted a good solid backup veteran guard. Wanted a Villanova buddy. Giannis Antetokounmpo this season, averaging insane stats, 30.8 points per game, 11.2 rebounds per game, 6.4 assists per game, a career high, and shooting 61.6% from the floor, career high. In his 2020 MVP season, he averaged 29, 13, and 5.5 assists, 55% shooting. His 2019 MVP season put up 27, 12, and 5.9 assists on 57% shooting. So, he's been so good for so long. He goes unlooked as a top player in the league. But averaging 30, 11, and really doing everything offensively. He's averaging 6 assists a game, a career high, nearly 6.5 assists, and shooting at 61%. So, glad to see Giannis get some props. I think he should be, honestly, still in that top of the MVP discussion. So, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is now number 1 on NBAAwardTracker.com's MVP tracker. The top 3 were Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokic, and Luka Doncic. But I guess because Jokic had a stinker in the Dallas game, only 16 points, but that'd be interesting if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander won an MVP. I mean, he's averaging 31, 5, and 6 on good shooting percentage. I don't know if you can say that would be the worst MVP ever. I know people say that, but 31, 5, and 6 on 55% shooting. And Luka averages the same amount as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Giannis averages even more than him on the free throws. He's just good at driving the rim and getting fouls called on the defenders. I mean, Spencer Dinwiddie says he's still that guy on the basketball court. Oh, that's so Dinwiddie. Obviously, the way shit shook out in Brooklyn kind of put me so in this box that my game being in that box, it's not like I'm 35 or coming off injury or washed or anything. Like, I'm one of them guys. Let's not get it twisted, but also understand being a part of a bigger unit. This dude is not even good when healthy. He makes teams worse. He's not good. anymore. Like, come on, man. Some games you don't even score for the freaking Lakers. Every team he's on, it makes worse. Now, he's not really that guy. He was never that guy to begin with. So DeAndre Ayton. Some more excuses here. Says that sleeping on an air mattress earlier in the season could have contributed to his early season struggles. My body wasn't just my body. People forget the humane difference of me adjusting to everything. That includes something as a routine as getting proper sleep, just being comfortable and waking up. I didn't have a bed for quite some time. I was on an air mattress to try and figure this out. You're telling me you couldn't afford a nice mattress with that $32 million a year contract? That's just freaking insane. He blew his $32 million a year on trying to buy talent. That's gonna be one of the worst excuses I've ever heard. How does a millionaire, pro athlete, not have a freaking bed? Proper sleep also helps your body, Mr. Ayton. Bro said people forget like anybody was thinking about him. The average man can get a bed delivered in 1 to 3 days max. It's gotta be the lamest excuse I've ever heard. Grant Williams says LaMelo Ball is a mix of Luka Doncic and Tyrese Halliburton. I don't know if I'd say that. I don't think so. Trying to gas it up. Minus Luka's pace and speed, not mad at this comparison. The three are on completely different tiers, though. Apparently, Lamar Odom and Caitlyn Jenner are starting a sports podcast together, per at TMZ Sports. That's about right, it's gonna be trash. You don't watch that shit. So, Zion Williams has reportedly lost 25 pounds since the in-season tournament, per at Windhorse ESPN. I've got people in New Orleans telling me that since December, when the in-season tournament happened, that Zion Williams has lost 25 or more pounds, and his performance has been excellent. Hey, Stephen A. Smith, where you at, buddy? Saying, pretty much bullying, Zion, saying, he's eating that food. He got tired of Stephen A.'s bullying and decided to lose weight. And in shape, healthy, pissed off Zion is something to fear come playoff time. It's almost like when Zion tries, he can be a great player. Looks like it worked. Stephen A. What he said. LeBron James and JJ Redick are teaming up on a podcast planned to be a pure conversation about basketball. Per Andrew Marchand, the first show will debut Tuesday. It's expected to be weekly, running 45 minutes to an hour per episode. It will be available on YouTube and all podcast platforms. There will be other guests on some of the shows, Redick said. Man, hey, it's kind of dope. Yes, we're going to be capping with a king. We need more of it like these podcasts with like these former NBA players or current players. So, Jay Williams on Get Up ESPN said, and quote, the most skilled player in the history of basketball, Jay Williams on Kyrie. I can see why, because he's got the handles. He's really skilled, so I can't disagree. Jared Allen believes he doesn't get enough recognition. That's just been happening my whole career. I think honestly he should just keep balling, because I feel like people will catch on soon enough. He ain't wrong, because he's having a really good season. He does get overlooked. I know he choked in the playoffs last year when the lights were bright, but I think he can make up for it this year. Should be two-time All-Star. He averages double-double as an elite defender. Should be underrated. Nikola Jokic is the favorite to win the Western Conference Finals MVP. I don't know why I even make a list. It makes sense, but I don't even know why I make that list now, because it ain't even close to it's getting closer to the playoffs, but it ain't playoff time yet. Damian Lillard without Giannis this season, averaging 31.5 points per game, 9.5 assists per game, shooting 48% from the floor, 41 from 3, 95 from the line. Oh dang, it looks like Damian Lillard plays better sometimes when Giannis doesn't play. But yeah, it's all to say for this NBA video, so until next time, peace.